All right, so today I use Kiro quite a bit. It's another LLM, and I use the CLI version using Ghosty, like I've mentioned. Let me just tell you, like, this process of me replying to emails is pretty amazing. Here's what I do at work, okay? So I send a lot of emails. People always ask me freaking tons of questions. Anyway, I have all these thought processes, but the time that it takes for me to, like, say it nicely is really, really hard. And so this is my workflow, right? I see an email. I know what I need to respond with. So what I'll do is I'll use a dictation app. We have one that's internal, but if you guys can use external services, I would use Superwhisper. It's pretty amazing. I say what I want to say in Superwhisper. I then copy and paste the email chain, and then I say this with the 48 Laws of Power. If you guys haven't read that book, it's a really good book. And then it rewrites it for me, right? And then I also have like a skill, or like Kiro, you call it steering guide or something, and then I put in the steering guide that to remove M dashes and make it human-like. Okay, so it writes it into my Obsidian inbox. So I have a folder called like 00_inbox_draft, so it's like at the top, and it dates it and puts the email in there for me, right, and responds. And then I can use Obsidian to then put it in markdown file, and then I can switch it so I can copy and paste into an email. It's never been the case where it writes the email perfectly, so I obviously have to modify given the context of the work or whatever. It's made my life so amazing. Like, it's so great. I can reply, and what's really cool about that is that at the end of the week, I'm going to literally create a brain dump analysis on that folder and just see what the trending topics are that I have to respond with, and understand at least like the scope of my work, how much time I spent, how many emails I spent on certain topics, and then trend that information over time. And then I can use that in my performance review whenever my boss asks me to, hey, what did you do? And how much time did you spend on certain amount of work? So I think this is the workflow for me. It's pretty cool. I'm super excited about it.